Hey everyone, we're just doing some PVE, a little bit of rote, and then some some conquest, and then if anyone wants to come in, do a roster review, then we'll do roster reviews as people come in. Before I start my roster reviews, I do have one I have to record. So I'll probably record that and then start with viewers if we start getting some people in here wanting some roster reviews. So we'll go ahead and start with Rise of the Empire and see how that goes. All right, so I don't have any experience with these fights really. Mm, let's go with Sith Empire. See what they can do. Yeah, sure. Why not? See if I have any luck with this. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get through this one. This one's pretty difficult. I'll just throw it on auto. See how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I've only been able to beat these with those characters that prevent revives, and I just haven't been able to beat this with a team that can that isn't like a GL. Because that's okay. I was really great for this because he stops the revives from happening. But I don't know. I guess sooner or later the lead will have Death Mark, and then that will stop the leader from respawning. But you know, it still doesn't help me overall. So this one is doomed for failure. Let's keep playing it, see how it goes. Nope. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I was back out of this. This isn't going to do anything. All right, but if anyone stops in, feel free to say hi, and we'll have a little chat. Let's see these. I haven't done these before. Let's do this fleet one. I'll just go with normal bounty hunters. See how that goes. Interesting. Oh, I gotta dodge. Okay. That is not good. Oh. Looks like I might be losing this one. Maybe. It's possible. Let's get the tank out of here. Well, I thought he had his additional survive. I go home, basic. Get a stun going. Yeah, still one. Yep, bounty hunters, the goats. Cool. Never a doubt, except for the beginning there. Kind of in the middle too. Alright. I don't have any of these units ready. Okay, do this one. I'll do this with the SLKR. Not you. Well, you do have an anti-revive. Maybe instead of you, I'll use Starkiller, because maybe I can pull it out of the sky. That'd be fun. See how it goes. Stun you. Oh, oh. Please stop. Okay. Give me that sweet, sweet ult charge for SLKR. Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's get some double ult charge, double mastery. Okay, no one's really close, so stability blocks. Oh. Let's rip all your buffs off. Please stop. Please stop this. Stop this madness. Let me get a turn on SLKR, please. Alright, thank you. Thank you. And these guys are thick. Okay, they won't revive. I would love to pull it out of the sky today. I just feel like today's a good day to pull it out of the sky. You know what I mean? Some days you're just like, I just want to pull it out of the sky. And I think today's that day. Okay. Stun you so I can get that double mastery charge. He's almost ready. Ooh, SLK is not. It's not doing well. Okay. Let's go ahead and rip everyone's buffs off. Put him in ult, because, ooh, that was... Let's go ahead and armor... What? You're gonna dodge on me? What? Did I not keep all my pulled out of the sky charge? Are they really gonna rob this of me? I hope they're not gonna rob me. I was so looking forward to pulling it out of the sky. And if I don't get to pull it out of the sky, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit. Ability block you, okay. Ability block everyone. What? This is some bullshit right here. Some BS. Alright, rip off all your buffs. Cool. An easy victory. Easy victory. Easy victory for an easy day. That's pretty much it. I just have to deploy now. Alright. Super easy. Alright, let's do my my conquest. We're gonna do like one refresh. But I'm probably not gonna do that one. Alright, CLS. Let's go Sith Empire. So I haven't had the best data disk for this. I still haven't got the dot data disk, so it really hurts me for my Yep, go ahead and dunk on him. Pretty easy fight. No issues here. Yeah, I guess I'll use the ability Exhaust. I don't think I'll use it, but it's the best for what's available. Go Jedi here. Why not? Why not? Stun everyone. Take all these buffs. Spread them around. Let's go ahead and mark this guy down. Take him out. Yeah, I love Jedi Knight Luke. Really great character. Really elevates the Jedi Knight Ribbon team. So I'm gonna buy these. I'll buy these. So I use Empire with Malik, and Malik just makes it pretty easy to have the survivability to be able to just clear through these guys. So that's why I use Malik here with Empire, and don't use him with my Sith Empire, just because they're gonna crit Malik, and then boom, it's now our turn. So. Yeah, super easy fights. So I usually just try to clear this as fast as I can, and then I'll come back and do the whatever feats I have to do. This one I'll use for sorter. Are you gonna load? It's gonna disconnect on me. So I'm not using BlueStacks. I'm just using my iPad and mirroring it onto my computer. So it's super reliable. So I don't think it's gonna like drop, but We'll see. Give it a few more minutes. There you go. Alright, let's get some more jade out of here. Yeah, that's why I love SLKR. He just makes it happen really easily. Go with Ray here. Ray's been really reliable for me lately, so. Well, hopefully she stays reliable. If I can get you out of here. Yep. Go ahead and ult. Space it. Yeah. Easy fight. No issues. And these data discs have not been good. I need a volatile accelerator, but I can't find one. Actually, we'll go Empire here. No, I'll go Empire. Yeah, sure. Who do I want to talk on? Maybe good old Wicket. Kill you. And we'll take out Pablo. Alright, easy. I guess I'll just use CLS for this one. Yep. Totally forgot about the turn meter thing. Nope. Okay. I should still get through this, but it's going to cost me one. I don't even know what they're called. Let's take that off you. No. I may not get through this. Huh. Okay. This was a mistake. Totally forgot about their Alright, so if anyone's tuning in, just doing some PvE stuff, hanging out, a chill stream. I'm about to do record an account review. If anyone wants to get their account reviewed, let me know. Post it in your post it in the chat, and then we'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna bring up so on Reddit I asked people to if they were interested in account reviews, so they posted their account details. So that's where I got all these details. So I'm going to pull up that list, and then I'll probably record a few reviews, and then if we don't have more interest for account reviews after that or anything to just discuss, then I'll probably just call the stream from there. But since I've done all the PvE stuff I have to do for right now, there's just not much going on after you do your after you finish Conquest. So now I already did my rote, so there's not much else going on. So I'll go ahead and pull up those my worksheet, and then I'll do a few account reviews. I'll record them, and then if we get some interest for some more account reviews, we'll do that, and otherwise we'll just call it a day. All right, so. Okay. Hey everyone, today we have Lego Star Wars Yoda. So this player, he's currently farming Inquisitors for his guild. He's close to Reva, close-ish, 100 shards away. And he's saying that the guild is growing more every day, so I think he'll get it pretty soon. After that, he's unlocking some Conquest characters, so Malgus, Maul, is coming soon within 1 to 2 Proving Grounds, and then he's probably going to work on Gas and Malicos. After he's done with that, he says probably GMO or maybe Leia. So let's go ahead and look at this account. Alright, so he's 7.2 million overall, 4.1 in ground, 3.1 in ships, 14,000 Galactic War Battles, so 3 years and some change playing. Alright, so he has 2 GLs. Alright, so JMK and Rey. Let's see if he bought that resistance funnel, or if he farmed this Rey. Looks like he bought the bundle. I would say he bought the bundle, just with everyone being R5 and having no R3s in here. So yeah, probably bought the resistance bundle, capitalized on it, got the payout, got Rey. Yeah, so nothing wrong with that. Did he buy the first order bundle? Yeah, bought the first order bundle. Everyone's R5. He has the most of the Zetas. Yeah, he got the right Zeta. He got Scarred. So that's if you're gonna put a Zeta on crew after the Lightspeed bundle, that's the one you do. Hoxes, put the Omicrons on all of them. So this player was able to capitalize on the Lightspeed bundles and actually make them usable. So yeah, he has mods on them, decent mods as far as I can tell. Yeah, not bad. For how fast these got pushed into our accounts, this player was able to really capitalize on his Force Order and Resistance, so good on him. Okay. Let's look at those Inquisitors, because he said he's working on Inquisitors. Okay, yeah. Haven't touched Seventh Sister yet. That's unfortunate. Seventh Sister is a hard node farm, so you really should have been working on your hard node farms. I guess it's probably a dark side farm. Well, it is a dark side farm, and you are probably farming for Leia right now, or not Leia. I'm sorry, farming for Rey's ult, and that probably slowed down that farm. But yeah, you're gonna have to start farming that because you're still at least 100 and some change shards away from getting her to 7 stars, and it looks like your other Inquisitors pretty soon are going to be ready to go. So I would say you really need to maybe even double farm 7th and Sister if you want to accelerate that. If you're cool with slow going it, then slow farmer, it'll probably be a month and a half. But that's unfortunate that the 7th Sister wasn't ready to go there. Okay, let's look at your Separatists and Galactic Republic, because you said you were working on Gas. So it looks, yeah, so this is phase 2. Phase 2 is probably very easy for you. Let's look at your separatist. Okay, yeah. So you could definitely finish gas. Yeah. Let's see if you even like farmed it by now. Yeah. So you have gas. You're just starring him up because I could tell by the relic levels you invested that it's where it needs to be to complete the event. So, you finish your gas. The team is really weak, so let's look at everything else you have and see if you want to when you should invest in this. Six, 7, 7, 5. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's look at your ships. No finalizer up and running. Maybe that's why you're not farming for SLKR, because maybe you didn't buy the bundle? Okay, yeah, you didn't buy the bundle. But Kylo Ren's command shuttle is almost there. So you're pretty close. I would say, if you have the energy, you should continue. Well, you should keep farming that first order SF TIE pilot out of the shop. So continue farming that one. But also don't ignore this TIE Echelon. Just slow farm it every day, and it's going to give you an executor counter once you have the TIE Echelon up and running, and you have your finalizer up and running. So that would be a good side farm. Just one hard node will give you an executive counter, which I think is worth it. So I would say don't ignore that one. I'm not sure where you are. And then also, this is a fleet farm, so go ahead and continue farming this MG 100 Star Fortress. You already have the Redis. You bought the bundles. This makes it an okay-ish fleet. You can put it on defense maybe, or it's a decent cleanup. So there's no reason not to get it. You already invested some into it. So go ahead and just farm it every day. It's a fleet farm. It's an easy farm. So it takes a while. Just farm it in the background and get the stars up and running on this thing, because you can it'll pay off having that cleanup fleet, or just being that disposable fleet you can put on defense is super useful for it. So it's worth it just to get that fleet up and running. Just get the stars up. It's not the best, but you can use it, and there's no reason not to. You already bought the bundles, might as well just get the most out of what you can buy. So go ahead and knock that out. Alright, so Rebels. You bought the Rebels pack. You have your CLS team up and running, so that's good. Okay. Let's look at your mods. Health is a little low. Damage is good. Alright. I would say this. I think your health is too low on your Rey. If I was you, I would go with health primaries with offense secondaries. You can get offense secondary stats pretty high. So if you want to, this is fine how it is right now, but if you really want Rey to be the most effective you can get it, I would take health primaries, offense secondaries with speed secondaries on the arrow, the triangle, and the cross, because your health is super low. You want more health. It gives more protection up for lifeblood, and you need her to be survivable. She's pretty much, you want her to time people out. You want her to survive. And 1200 damage isn't going to get you that that counter to Star Killer even on defense that you're hoping for. So I would say you need to go, like if you want one offense primary, you can do that. You can swing it. But you really need as much health as you can get on her. So all health primaries, find offense secondaries on her, and then give these mods to someone else that can use them. Because they're great mods. Except for this one. This one's pretty garbage. But you can use that on like Dark Trooper or something. He doesn't need crazy speed. So that's my recommendation. Just work on those mods for Rey. Find something more suitable and make her more tanky, because that'll do a lot of work for you. This JMK, it's pretty good. Speed, some damage, offense. Yeah, cool. No problems with how this is modded. Let's look at your so your fastest. There's no way. Am I going by speed? No, I'm not. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way Darth Vader's your fastest non-GL. Okay, 371. Woo! Lightning. You got Mara Jade, the lightning hand over here. This is a fast Mara Jade. So excellent mods on this Mara Jade. This shows me that you know your mods, you know how you're farming them, and you have your you have them where you need to be. Potency, protection. I don't hate protection on her. Making her survivable, giving her some potency. Excellent way. Excellent Mara Jade. Let's see this Commander Ahsoka Tano. You have some good mods. My dude, you have some excellent mods. I could see the Rey is just a byproduct of her being a new GL into your account. So I could see where your mods would be suffering on her. I would say this. Don't force mods for Rey. Just farm good mods, put good mods in your account, and then when you find a mod that's like great for Rey, then put it on Rey. But don't try to force your mods, because you had some lackluster mods on Rey, and I would say that's because you tried like forcing them. So don't force them. Just work. Farm your offense mods, farm your speed mods. When you find a good offense or health mod for Rey that like fits her with a health primary, a good offense secondary, and some good speed, then capitalize on that and put that on Rey. But don't force your mods on there. Yeah, excellent speeds, my dude. Excellent speeds. So, yeah. 348 on Sabine. Lightning fast. What's your, do you have Rex up and running? I imagine if you don't, you probably use Sabine with Mandalorians, but like that's a crazy fast. Crazy. That's probably the fastest Sabine I've seen. So, let's see your Phoenix. Okay, maybe you do have them with Phoenix, and Sabine just like gets the turn meter rolling. But yeah, very good, my dude. Very good. But you only really need one character on this Phoenix team to be like extremely fast. Most people do Commander Rex or Captain Rex, but if he's low gear and you just have all that speed on Sabine, and she's just gonna like throw out a grenade or whatever she's gonna do to put out those dazes and everything and the stagger, then yeah, hey, that's fine. But Captain Rex, good Phoenix. I'm sure this does like great work with you with how fast Sabine is. So I'm sure you can get ahead of teams, and that would really surprise people. Because if you throw this on defense, they'll probably look at Captain Rex and be like, 254, I can beat that. Hey Ninja, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm doing great. Just recording this account review. So great mods, great. So I would say this. Finish out your farms for SLKR. If you don't have your ships ready, then continue working on gas. But if you have your ships ready, maybe push SLKR a little forward on your farming plans. Finish out Inquisitors, finish out your hard nodes, and I think you're really suffering from not being able to finish your hard nodes. So finish your hard nodes for your ships, farm those ships I told you to farm, get SLKR up and running, and then you'll be good to go. But you could, I think you could definitely improve on your hard node farming so that you have the the shards ready by the time they're like your main focus. And then if you want to slow down and farm those hard nodes before you really go all in on a farm, then finish out your gas. I know you're probably hurting on your Zetas because you just got Ray up and running, but you could always slow roll gas, or SLKR, or your Inquisitors are going to take a long time to get to R7. So whatever you plan to farm, it would be fine. Just you need to start hitting those ships, get them farmed. Don't force your mods. Just let good mods come to you. But other than that, my dude, like, excellent mods, excellent account. Thanks for letting me look at this account. Continue what you're doing, and I'm sure a few months down the line you're going to be doing a great job. So, take care. Alright, hey guys, Ninja Badger. I was just doing, I did my PvE already earlier. So I did my row, I did my conquest. I lost my last conquest battle because I made the mistake of going CLS against the, what do you call it, these guys, and I totally forgot about their booby traps. They're silly booby traps, and it got me. But yeah, other than that, just doing great. Just doing a early morning stream for me, so it's definitely not. It's definitely a lot earlier than my normal streams, right? So that's why I'm just doing I'm doing some account reviews that I'm recording so that I can just push those out onto Reddit, because I don't have much else to do, so I wanted to knock those out. So how are you guys doing? How's your guys' conquest going so far? Are you guys having pretty good luck, or with your data discs and farming pass? Everything going to plan? Yeah, because I can't find a volatile accelerator to save me. I can't, and it's really holding me back, honestly. Because volatile accelerator with Amplify Agony is usually like my go-to. So I'm having to rely on the Conquest Pass one that just like ramps offense, but that's a much slower ramp for normal characters, and it works pretty much, but it's still not great. Yeah, I'm not. I only do the 6 box. So do you like ignore it completely? So you don't do it whatsoever, or you don't participate in it? Yeah, absolutely, Ninja. Post your ally code, and I'll take a look right now. Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I'm just to hang out, chill, and look at accounts. So if you let me know what your spending is, what your plans are right now, what you're farming, that would help me as well. Yeah, the gold crate is money, and I do my conquest. It takes me like 5 or 6 days usually to get gold crate, because I cheese it using, which one is it? Not that one. This one. Deployable cooling systems. So I use deployable. Yeah, sure, absolutely. No problem, Ninja. I would like to be refreshed if you could still let me know what you're farming and everything. But I'll take a deep dive on your mods right now. I saw that you already had followed me before, and I remember your name. So I figured I looked at your account. That's why I didn't ask you if you wanted an account review. But yeah, absolutely, I'll take a look. But deployable cooling systems, if you have a JML or Malik with Watt and Yoda, like Grandmaster Yoda, this is a great way to cheat feats because it gives you 2 extra characters. So I'll try to show you the team. So any lead is fine, it doesn't matter. So this is how I cheese all my feats. So Malik, you just put the health pack on him. So the one that recovers 5% health, he'll pretty much be invincible at that point. And he'll tank for you. So I try to find nodes that don't have a lot of AoE damage or no AoE damage. And then Grandmaster Yoda, his this one, the one where he gives everyone a bunch of buffs, so that spreads all the buffs, that resets your cooldowns, and then you just take a million turns, and then you can spam whatever ability you want, and that's how I cheese all my buffs. Even with the 5-minute nodes, I'm usually able to finish, cheese my feats. And then I don't win the fights, I just purposely time out, and then I don't use my consumables, so I keep that deployable cooling system as I cheese all my feats, and then usually with 150 crystals or one day, I can finish all my non-kill feats, like the ones that are use X ability or land X whatever, and then in one sitting I just cheese all of them with that trio of people to cheese it. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I think you were super close to finishing off OG Kylo's ship. And that's why you didn't want to buy the bundle, because it wasn't worth it for you. If I remember correctly with your account. I don't know if that was you, but okay. So your ships are pretty much done. What are you waiting on? Okay, you have to 7-star a capital ship. But you have most of the minor ships done. Are you after SLKR captain ships, or you have to finish my ship? You have to finish my ship so a capital ship. Okay, so 7-star for finalizer. Okay. I would say this: are you planning on doing executor? Because right now, with the finalizer, you're primed to pretty much do a quick executor. So I would say if you're not planning on doing an executor, I would recommend going straight into executor after your SLKR, and then that'll be a good segue for what you're doing right now. So I would say, yeah, continue what you're doing. How close are you to finishing off one of these capital ships? So what's the closest one, and how many shards do you need for it? Is it Executrix or Home 1? How many shards do you need to get that to 7 stars? Oh, so you're at 100. So you need a full on 100 of them. For all these, you need 100 shards until you can 7-star it. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I would say that's a long ways away. I would say maybe do aim for one refresh a month, and you'll get it in 5 months. But I would honestly, I would start moving on to a second farm. If you have I would get everything you need to 7-star SLKR and just have that saved or whatever. Or you don't even have to worry about that right now, because that's kind of 7 months down the line, kind of, if you refresh it. But if you have extra crystals, you can refresh it too, more. But you're a long ways away from unlocking SLKR, believe it or not. It's a very, very long way, because you only get 10 shards a month. So if you don't accelerate it, that's 10 months. So I would say choose one, whether it's Executrix or Home 1. I would say Executrix is probably the better one to accelerate.
So, but just start slowly farming that Executrix, and then start farming the ships that you need for Executor 2. So I would say, like, put SOKR on the back burner, start farming the TIE Bomber, start farming this IG-2000, and then make sure you're saving enough fleet currency that you're able to purchase General Grievous or the Razor Crest out of the Fleet Arena shop. So if you do those two things, in 6-ish months, you should have your Razor Crest up and running, and then start farming for all the characters and everything else you need for BAM and then to unlock the Executor. Because you are, just where you're at right now, you are a long ways away, and it's going to really nerf your crystal income just to get these capital ship up to 7 stars. Then I would say don't worry about it. Do 1 refresh a month, maybe 2 if you have the extra crystal income. But start getting your Executor up and running. And then maybe you can get them kind of around the same time with SOKR and Executor. And the great thing is, like, Executor, once you unlock it, you don't really have to, like, build up a character. Because when you unlock a GL, you have to have, like, 700 Kairos ready, enough relic material to get them to R7, and all these other things. So, in all 6 Zetas, you don't need that for Executor. Executor, you just need Prestige and ship credits, and you could farm those at the same time. So it's not going to hurt you to kind of, like, not force SOKR super fast and use all your crystals for that. It won't hurt you to get SOKR and Executor and just, like, farm them at the same time, because essentially, like, this 7-star capital ship is slowing you down. So I would say, hey, once a month, maybe start refreshing Executrix or Horn 1, whichever one, but only one. So if you farm Executrix, only refresh Executrix. Like, you're still going to complete both battles, but if you're going to spend crystals, you're going to only refresh one of them to get them 1 ship to 7 stars faster. And you can do Executrix or Horn 1. I would recommend Executrix. And then continue farming your Geo ships. Like, you farm them with that green currency, the Galactic War currency. So farm them out of Galactic War on the top, the 3 tops. So get your Geos up and running, and then use your Get 2 to continue to farm your Malevolence, so that you can get your Malevolence up and running too. So Malevolence, Geos, get them up and running. Let's look at your Geos right now. Because you're... Yeah. But continue to farm these Geos, and then get their ships. Get their ships out of the Galactic War Store. So that's really going to help you with your Malevolence. And then but make sure you're farming every day your TIE Bomber and your IG-2000, because you want to get those up and running, so that you can get your Executor up and running too. So that would be what I would say to do as far as, like, farming path. Slowly get those 7 stars up. Start concurrently farming Executor at the same time as you're farming SOKR. You have a long time. You can still get the relics ready for SOKR. So go ahead and get Kylo Ren to R7, the Unmasked crew to R7, Darth Vader to R7, and then start working after you finish the relics on for SOKR. Start working on your relics for Executor, and then keep farming for farm the shards for BAM, Beskar, because you need Vader R7 for Executor. I'm pretty sure you need Vader for you need one of them. Maybe you need Palpatine for is it Palpatine for unlocking SOKR? But Vader is a requirement for Executor too. So maybe you have to get Palpatine up to R7. I know you have to get one of them. I forgot which one it was. Okay, Palpatine. Okay, get Palpatine up to R7, and then once you're finished with Palpatine, Kylo Ren OG Kylo and Kylo Ren Unmasked, then start working on that executor farm and getting that executor relics up and running. You can get also as side farms. You can get the Geos up and running because they don't take any Kairos, and you only need them Gear 12. So don't bring them higher to Gear 12 and then start farming their ships out of the Galactic Republic or the Galactic War Battle stores with that green currency. But make sure you're buying the Razor Crest out of the Fleet Arena shop because that takes a really long time. So make sure you save at least like 2,000-3,000 of that currency minimum, and you're using it to buy General Grievous whenever you see it, and you're going to buy Razor Crest whenever you see it, because those two are really, really slow farms, and you pretty much that's the best way to get them. So that's my recommendation. Don't buy General Grievous with Shard Shop currency. That's a ripoff. So don't do that. But let's look at your mods. Alright, so not the best, and I get it. Your account is new, so you're not going to have the best mods, but you want a crit damage set on them. If you absolutely have to, you can get an and you only need 4 speed mods. So you want 4 of a set. Yeah. So for Darth Vader, you want a speed arrow. You want a crit damage set overall. You want a crit damage triangle here, which is fine. You want potency here on the cross, and then you want a potency set as well. So 2 potency mods, 4 crit damage mods is my recommendation. You want mods on Kylo Ren Unmasked. No, it's not right. So you want, if you look at these sets here, see on the bottom here how it says set bonus. So you want, it'll tell you how many you need for the set bonus. So for speed you need 4 for a set. For crit damage you need 4. For offense you need 4. For crit chance you need 2. For potency you need 2. For health you need 2. For defense sets you need 2. For tenacity you need 2. So you want a combination of, and sometimes you want like multiple sets of 2, like you'll want 3 sets of 2, so 6 mods, 3 sets of 2. But for the most part, you want 1 set that has 4 set mods, and then you want the 2 set complementary ones. And then here, so let me show you how to do that. So when you're looking for a mod, you go to swgoh.gg, and then you search characters. So you go to Darth Vader. So you click on Darth Vader here, and then for here, once you have Darth Vader, on the left here at the top, you'll see Best Mods. So you click on Best Mods, and then just go with what this tells you. Okay. And if you do that, you'll find, and it tells you like what's the best triangle to use, what's the best cross, what's the best circle, what's the best arrow, and what sets you should use. Okay? So for the best mod set right now for Kyber, people are going with offense and potency. So hey, if you have an offense set and a potency set on Darth Vader with these primaries, then that's what you want. But you also want speed secondaries on there, okay? So don't ignore the speed secondaries. And then here's a average stats for them, and you can kind of like, sometimes they're at relic level 9, and it's not a good comparison because you'll have them maybe not at relics or lower relics. So sometimes you don't have to worry about these, but it's just a benchmark for something that you can look to see if it's right. But it's what you, this is how you see if you're modding your characters correctly, is swh.gg, okay? Does that answer your questions that you have, Ninja? As far as your account and how you're building? Okay. If there's something else you want to know, let me know. But if you're having trouble like with getting mods, I can show you how to do that real quick too. So I'm gonna back out of your account because I don't think I have any more to look at it. But here, these mod challenges. See these mod challenges? This is where you get more mods. Okay, this is where you're gonna farm all your mods. This is where you're gonna live right now. All your mods energy is gonna go here. So I would recommend farming this speed mods. See these speed mods at only tier 3. So don't farm anything else other than tier 3. So yeah, like this. This is what you need to do every day. Farm these speed mods. S0ED. Speed. Did you mean to say speed there? I don't know what S0ED is. Okay, yeah. Just keep farming speed. If you want to, you can farm some offense in there too. Offense tier 3. So what I do usually is I'll farm 3 days of speed. I'll farm 3 days of offense and 1 day of health. Just because I need I'm getting a ton of new characters with these light speed bundles, and I just need to focus. One day I'll go back to farming, like potency and crit damage and crit chance and all that stuff. But right now, since I have so many characters to build, and so do you, I would say it's fine if you go like 6 days speed and 1 day health or something. Because you need a lot of speed. And then make sure if they don't have speed secondaries, you just throw them in the garbage. Like, you don't need it. If it has like 4 to 5 speed, that's safe to save. But if it has no speed secondaries, just sell that mod. You don't need them, okay? So go ahead and start working those mods, and then try to build more mods in your account, because you do need to get mods on all your characters. And just if you just throw speed on everyone for right now, that's fine. For crew, Kylo Ren Unmasked, he doesn't need speed, so you can throw like all health on him. So I like health and defense, but you can just throw all health on him too. So he doesn't need a lot of speed. So for Kylo Ren Unmasked, just health, only health mods. You want health primaries on them. Everyone else, just go with like speed, a speed set, and like a health mod, and that'll be fine for now. So yeah, so for this guy, just speed and health, okay? And then don't 6-dot any mods. So see these 6-dotting them. Right now you don't really have a great idea of what's a high valuable mod. And you don't need 6 dots right now. Just start. Don't even worry about slicing. Just get as many mods as you can into your account, and then once you start watching some like mod guides and slicing mods, and you have like a good base of mods in your account, and everyone has mods, then you can start learning how to. You can start learning anytime, but you don't have to like start slicing right away and start 6-dot modding or slicing them. Because if you're 6-dot slicing low quality mods, you're just hurting your account overall. So I would recommend like, hey, slow roll it. You don't have to like speed through it. Just slowly start getting them up and running, okay? But keep farming your mods, farm your ships, and then slowly start working on everything that you're working on. Alright. What's WH? For what? Is that what you're trying to say? For what? Your ships, you should start farming ships for Executor. Because that should be your farm after SLPR. So just start farming those Executor. And then refreshing at least once a month the... So it doesn't matter what his health is, just put health primaries on there. Just all health primaries for all the, like for his primary, for his arrow, for his cross for his triangle, just put health on there. It doesn't. You're not aiming for like a specific health. Just put health primaries on them. Okay. And then I would say this: if you want to start 6-dot modding them, don't 6-dot mod any mod that doesn't have at least 14 speed subset. So if it has 14 speed, then that's pretty safe to take to 6-dot. 14 speed or more. So if it has 14 speed or more, then you can take it to 6-dot. And I would say slice it one more time after it's 6-dot, but no more than that. So if you're using that as a benchmark, you could write that down or something, but 14 speed. So if it has at least 14 speed, then you can 6-dot it reliably. And in the future, you can work them as you need. But unless it has more than that, then it's not worth 6-dotting. So that's a good benchmark. So, all right. So if we have anyone else who wants an account review, we'll do that. If not, I'm going to go through my list and record a new one. So I'll wait a second to see if anyone's interested in an account review or has some questions for me. If not, then I'm going to go through my list right now. Okay, that's good. That's okay. He's going to do some work for you, especially in like early game Blend Arena. Some people aren't going to be able to get through him, so it's not bad. He's going to be a good defensive character for you, putting him on defense in Grand Arena. Okay. Alright, so I'll go through, I'll do at least one more. So, first order should be on one wall. You should take Darth Vader for offense. So, here, I just went through this for him. I'll bring it up real quick. So this is how you should mount Darth Vader. So offense, potency, crit damage on the triangle, potency on the cross, protection, and speed. So as much speed as you can get on him. So that's my recommendation of how to mod Darth Vader. Just offense and some potency cross, crit damage triangle, and you want some decent speed on him. He doesn't have to be like 300 plus because he gets a lot of speed from his teammates. So for every Empire and Sith on his team, including himself, he gets plus 8 speed. So whatever his speed is, even if he's solo, he has plus 16 speed. And then if you throw on some more Empire or Sith into his team, he'll have plus 8. And that's if a character is a Sith and an Empire, then he gets plus 16 for that character. So if he has like an Emperor Palpatine, that's plus 16. So you can mod him like moderatively slow, and then he'll still act at really high speed, just because he gets that bonus speed. Okay. Go down my list. Okay, so I have the next person from my SLKR? Yeah, sure, I'll show you my SLKR. Sorry, I thought you said Darth Vader for some reason. So I mod my SLKR for speed. So I have 582 speed on him, which is like moderatively fast. I have health on him, and then I try to get as much damage as I can. So ideally you want a damage cross here. I went with health because I had a good offense substat with great speed on here. Health, and you want some offense. So these aren't like perfect mods for them, because ideally I want like offense percentages on all these mods. But they're okay. Yeah. So I try to get like as much as I can. Like my Ray is actually modded much better than my Supreme Leader, Kylo Ren, because his damage is a little low, just a little. It's over 10,000, but I would like more if I could. But I mod him for speed. Speed's really important for me for my SLKR. So he goes ahead of most people, he gets his stun out, and then I just start swiping and building up his mastery, and it works really well. So especially for that Leia counter, you want him to be fast. So that's how I mod SLKR. It's just speed, as much speed as you can, as much damage as you can, and then whatever other secondaries or primaries you can have, you want health. So that's how you should mod him. So I go speed, damage, health is my priorities for him. So some people go like full damage with a really slow SLKR, but I recommend speed and then damage and then health. So it's my recommendation. Yeah. So it's next week. So next Monday will be the sign up. I think it's like January 2nd would be the next actual fight. So it's always the same schedule. So it's a month schedule. So it's 3 weeks. We have Grand Arena, so every week is one round where you do your 3 fights, and then 1 week off. So we're in the 1 off week right now, and next week we start our next round of 5v5. And it alternates from one month 5v5, and then the next month 3v3, and it goes 5v5, 3v3, 5v5, 3v3, and that's how Grand Arena works. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this record this one. Hey everyone, we have an account review today. We're reviewing ST Wida with Stripes. So this player has 4.6 million GP, 2.5 in characters, 2 million in ships. They have 3,500 galactic war battles, so not that many. Been playing for about a year. Let's see what this account is. So this player says that they're Dolphins, so they do spend. They bought Malgus packs, so they've been going hard on Malgus. They have about 200 shards right now. I'm sure they have some more after this last Malgus pack came out this week. They're working on Malik, finishing up the ult for SLKR, and then their next big farm is JML. And they said they're also working on Malevolence and Negotiator. So let's go ahead and look at this account. Alright, so 2GLs after 1 year, even with the Lightspeed bundles, that's still good. That means that they were ready, they had their 7-star capital ship ready, and they were able to get the 5-star Radis and Finalizer. And they were able to capitalize on these packs to actually get the payout, which is the GL. So he's missing 1 Zeta on SLKR and 2 on Ray. Alright, so I would say first thing you have to do is get the Zeta on SLKR, and then the last 2 on Ray. So that should be your first priority, is as you're passively earning those Zetas, slap 1 on SLKR and then slap 2 on Ray. It looks like you're working on your alt. So continue working on your alt for SLKR. That's a solid plan, right? You already finished Ray's alt. Let's look and see how you're modding these. Alright, so really slow Ray, 507, but that's fine. Over 200k health, so that's good. Damage is a little low. I'm going to say you want your damage a little better, but I don't hate this modding. I don't. So let's look at what's actually going on here. Alright, so for Ray, it's a little difficult because you can't just find a primary health set with speed secondary, because what you really want is a primary health set with offense percent and speed secondary. So you really have to be, you have to work your mods, your offense mods and your health mods until you find a good health set that has the potential to have great offense secondaries and great speed secondaries. So continue working on these Ray mods. So something like this. This has potential. I would keep working on this. Honestly, I would probably take this all the way to 6A and then calibrate it from wherever it is there until I have maybe 2 calibrations or 3, just to make sure I have as much speed and health as you can. Because if you have a mod that has the potential to be great for Ray, you really need to capitalize on it, because you can hit 2.5-ish more on offense, and then you can definitely hit those 2 final up to 20. If you're lucky, I doubt it's going to be like 6 and 6, but maybe you can get a 5 and 5, and you can get this up to like 24, maybe 23, if you're lucky, 25 or 26 speed. So this mod has a lot of potential. So work on mods that have like that are like that. I wouldn't continue slicing this. This is a very low potential mod. It's not exactly what we're looking for, and this is fine right now for what you have. But continue refreshing, building more mods until you find a mod that looks more like this, and then go all in on a mod that's like this, that has the potential for high speed and high offense. And then speed, you don't really want speed here. I know you have like really low speed secondaries, but you want a health primary here with offense secondary and speed secondary. So I recommend, hey, update, if you find a good error that fits that criteria, then get that error on there. Yeah, this is good. This is good. It didn't hit exactly where you wanted it, because you wanted more health, but this is okay. And then you want, you do want health and offense here. So I would prioritize, honestly, offense with this diamond. So if you find one that has like offense and speed secondaries, I would put that under the health, because the 3% health isn't too much, but you can get like a good solid 5% at least offense on this. So your Ray mods are fine, but you really do need to just like get them up. Okay, 530, decent health. Okay, damage. I don't hate this. This isn't like super great modding. This is a good mod. That's a great mod. This mod's okay. I would maybe slice it one more time. The 6D slices are really cheap. So I would honestly like take one more gamble at this. It's already sliced. It's 12. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll hit 5 or something. It'll be 17. And if you hit it at 17, you can keep working on it. So you can hit it one more time, see if it hits, and then if it doesn't, you can calibrate it twice. And if it doesn't hit from there, you just leave it alone. But if you hit it one more time and it doesn't hit what you need, maybe you can hit one calibration and see if it kind of like hit speed again, and then you can work on it. So there's a few things. I wouldn't overly invest in this, but it has potential to be worked on a little more. Yeah, so this mod has the potential too. So take it up to 6 dot, get him his speed, and then, yeah, this is fine. And then I wouldn't take this up to 6 dot, wait until you find a better diamond. But you can find a better mod for SLKR there that just has the decent speed. So his speed is a little low, his health is fine. His offense could use some more offense secondary if you have it. wherever you have the opportunity to. But yeah, these your mods are workable, so continue working on them, and that's totally fine. But I think you have the potential to do a lot better with these mods as you continue to build your mod depth. So not a bad start. Okay, 341 on Piet. Excellent speed. Okay. You don't care about the primaries on these. Yeah, you don't care about the primaries on these. You just want speed on Piet. This is excellent. Okay, offense and tenacity. Speed's fine. Protection. Decent damage. Offense. Ooh, this one's really low. You don't want to invest in mods like this. You don't want to waste your 6-dot slicing. So if you don't have a mod for that, whatever that important character is, and you just don't have the primaries with a good speed secondary, then just keep farming more mods. Don't try to force something like this. This isn't, that should have never been 6-dot. This is an excellent mod. This is fantastic. So good job with that one. I would, yeah, you could 6-dot this one. That would be fine. It's not exactly what you want, but it's not bad. Okay, yeah. Leave this where it is. Find a new mod wherever you can, as you continue to build more mods into your account. But not bad. Not bad mods. Let's do set by speed. Alright, let's check out your Mara Jade. 303. So your speeds drop off quite quick, but you don't have the. So you want potency here. This is fine for now, just because you don't have that mod depth. So this could just be a speed mod for anyone. So once you have the right potency, primary, and some decent speed, I would switch this out and just give this to any character that just wants speed. Yeah, so I would go with like a protection here or something. Her damage it doesn't really matter, you just want her to survive. I would go with protection primary too. Like this is a good mod. It's just not perfect for her. You can use this for a really long time, but if you find again a good mod with like protection primary, then that would probably be best for Mara Jade. Okay. Yeah, you just want him to be fast, so not as fast as you would want him to be, but modding for survivability and some crit damage, not bad. It's not horrible. I like it. His damage with all his stacks of ferocity gets really high, and you want some survivability on him. I would say health would probably be better than protection, but you know, if you want to put protection because that's what you have, then that's what you have. And again, I'm not gonna like kill you on these mods. Your account isn't like super old, but for the age of your account, you're doing a great job. So continue to just like work on these mods as you go through. And then I would say the only thing you should do is kind of dial in and stop trying to force mods, because I see some mods in your account that are just forced and then they're not good mods. So that would be my biggest recommendation, is like stop forcing your mods, and then you'll be much better for your account. But it looks like you kind of know what you're doing, or you know what you're doing. So that's fine. Yeah, so ideally you want protection on Starkiller. This crit damage is fine. This offense is great. I personally think that offense primary error here with some good speed secondary is fine. He gives himself plus 70 speed, so if so he acts 70 speed higher than where he is. So it wouldn't hurt him too much to have an offense primary here with good speed secondaries, because you just want him to be assisting all the time, and you want those assists to do as much damage as possible. So and he gives himself a lot of speed. So don't be afraid to put on an offense primary error there. Yeah. But good account. Get Darth Malik up and running. Alright, so what did you say again that you were working on? Alright, so pretty much JML and then Sith Empire. So I don't think you have your Sith Empire up and running. Oh, you do? You have your Darth Magus, excellent. You ripped some mods off him, so I can't really see where he is exactly, but... health... Crit avoidance? You don't want crit avoidance on him. Yeah, you want more health on Darth Magus. I get you may want the crit avoidance for the gas, but I would just go for all health. Like, his damage here is super important when he dunks on people. So that's how you kill people. With Darth Magus is through his health, so that health damage. So you need to get health primaries. He does give himself a ton of speed. So, but again, stop forcing really bad mods into 6-dot mods. You're hurting your count overall. So just continue to build more mods, and then 6-dot those ones that have the potential, like at least 14 speed secondary, so that you can build great mods into your account instead of using all your 6-dot mods on these really lackluster mods because you're just like trying to force them. So feel free to like just stick with 5-dot mods that are just like lackluster while you build more mods in your account and you continue to develop your mods. So that would be my recommendation. I go with all tenacity with protection primaries on him. So you want this to be a protection primary too. And that's because I solo with him. If you don't plan on soloing with him, you don't have to have tenacity, all tenacity sets, but you do want all protection on there because his protection turns into health, and then that's how he survives by having a ridiculous health pool. So I would say if you want the potential for him to solo Padme teams for you, I would put all tenacity mods on him with protection primaries, and then he's going to be able to solo Padme teams for you for a very long time. Okay, and then I would get this Basilisk Shaman up and running. Get it up to like R3 if you're going to be having a Darth Magus. And then you need one more. I don't know if you're using Talon with your Magus. Yeah, so Talon's fine. Whenever you get the chance, put the Zeta on her. It's definitely a luxury Zeta, but it helps because everyone's going to be attacking Magus because he's going to taunt, and then that's going to push turn meter to the whole team. So using Talon with with Sith Empire, totally fine. I do it too. It's good. Yeah. So continue just working on that. Use your Get 2 to get Malak up and running. He's an excellent character. You're going to want him. But yeah, solid plan. Let's look at your JML farm. So no Jedi Knight Luke. Let's look at your Rebels. So you bought the Rebel pack, I think. Yep. Okay. So that gives you a good start. Do you have Hoda and Wampa? I don't see Hoda here. You have Wampa in your account. Yeah, you have Wampa. So you're going to need Hoda to unlock Jedi Knight Luke. Hoda's a good character. He does, especially once you have Jedi Knight Luke, you want a fast Hoda. So you're going to have to get Hoda up and running. And let's look at your ships. So you have Executor. I would say this. If you have the potential, you could realistically, like long-term farm after you finish your current farms, maybe go for Leviathan. You have Nagus. You can unlock your ships to start working on the rest of the Sith ships and start slow farming them. And having Leviathan in your account would be very powerful for you. And it'll be very effective ship for years. Or if you don't want to and you like whatever comes out next year, just go for that ship. But you're going to want something better than the Executor in your account. And I would say the Leviathan, if you're already going all in on Nagus, is not a bad way to go. So that's a good thing if you want to go with that. Continue working on your Get 2 ships. So now that you have 5-star malevolence, I would say you should start farming the shards for negotiator and go for a 7-star negotiator, and then come back and finish off the malevolence to 7 stars. And once you have those 2 up and running, then you can go and use all that get to for your actual Kairos. So yeah, I like what you've done with this account. I think you have good priorities. You're maximizing on the Lightspeed bundles, so that's great too. You're working on your mods. I see that you know what you're doing, and you're just forcing bad mods into your account. So my greatest advice: hey, stop forcing those stop forcing those mods. Continue to work on your get to ships. Start working on your negotiator and get that up and running, because it's better to have two of those ships than having one at 7 stars, because the Malevolence at 5 stars is a very usable ship. So get that negotiator up to 7 stars, and then finish off the Malevolence to 7 stars. Finish off the alt on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Get the rest of your Zetas up and running on them too, and continue building up your Sith Empire. And then I would recommend, once you start getting Hoda up, Jedi Knight Luke is absolutely fine. I would say maybe going for Jabba instead of JML is okay too, or you can go straight into JML. But if you go for JML, a quick after farm is Jabba, which leads to Leia. But once you start earning the Malgus' ship and you have that up and running, I would say you should pivot and unlock that Leviathan. You don't have to force it, but once it's ready for it, you can start side farming those ships, because the Sith fleet is actually really powerful, even under any other capital ship, like even the Endurance or the Chimera. It's a very usable fleet if you just have all those Sith ships up and running. So that could be another side farm for you as well. But other than that, I think you kind of know what you're doing. I see you're very active in the community. So continue that. And I think there's many ways you can go with your account, but the biggest thing I would say for you is just stop forcing those mods, and then you'll be good. Just continue building good mods in your account, and as your account age grows, you'll have a much greater depth of mods than trying to force things for what you need right now, and then you're going to have lackluster mods overall. So thanks for letting me look at your account, and then I appreciate that. And if you enjoyed what I had to say, or if you have any comments, just let me know, and I'd love to hear what you have to say about my insights as well. So thanks for letting me look at your account. All right, so that's that recording. If we have any other viewers who wants an account review, then we can do that real quick. Otherwise, I think I may call it for right now, and then I'll be back in a few hours just to continue to do my conquest, and then maybe do some account reviews. But it seems like, as of right now, there's just not a lot of people who's really interested right now in Twitch, so I may call it. So if anyone wants to jump in on that, and that's great. If not, then I may just call it, take a little break, and then I'll be back in a few hours to finish off my conquest, maybe get my fleet placement, and then do some account reviews if anyone's interested in that. But thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys watching the stream. It's been fun. And I hope to catch you guys later. So especially at Badger Ninja, thanks guys for hanging in here, chatting, asking questions. I do appreciate you guys. I appreciate your viewership. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys on my next streams. Squad Arena credits on. Okay, so first thing you spend your Squad Arena credits on are shards. So if you have the shards that you need, and if you don't need any of these characters anymore, and then farm them as you need. So if you need, whatever, Grand Moff Tarkin or Mace or Cassian Andor, and you want them, then farm them. But it's not like you have to farm everything out of here. Like I don't have Cup, I don't have East Koth, I don't have Ugnaught. I don't have Chief Nebbit. And I don't have them because they're garbage characters. I know Kappa is like a meme, and Ugnaught is a meme, and Ugnaught has uses as a character that can be used in a rope but not only one person has to build. So, and a guild of 50. So, you should, if you have all those, then you should buy these, Prestige. And this is what I buy every day. So this is the number one way where you get your Prestige, and you use that Prestige for your ships. And you need a lot. You need a 1900 Prestige to, or like 19 something, so let's say 2000. So you need 2000 Prestige when you round up to fully upgrade these capital ships. So, and their abilities. So, like 2,000 to fully upgrade this ship. So that's why I farm it every day. I farm Prestige every single day. And you should keep farming Prestige every single day until you have every capital ship fully upgraded. And then even then you should save 2,000 for the next capital ship that gets released. But you need to farm that Prestige every single day. Because it's such a slow grind. You'll get some passively as well through like events. So the ship event that comes in, you can get them through the weekly thing. I think gives you the challenge. Ship challenge maybe gives you some. Yeah, so you get a little bit of Prestige here. Prestige is just such a slow grind. Because out of that this Squad Arena store, I get 1 or 10 Prestige a day, and I need 2,000. So again, you get some passively through some other farms, but this is the main way that you get Prestige. So once you farm your shards as needed, so if you need a character in here, then just go ahead and farm all the shards that you need for that character, but it's a quick farm because it's only 400 and you just get 10 credits. So finish that shard that you need, but if you don't need any of the shards, then you should be hitting this Prestige every single day, okay? So any other questions, Ninja, before I head out of here? Alright, well, thanks for tuning in, and if you... Yeah, so I'll see you later. But if you ever have questions, I would say like write them down. Write them down or put them a note on your phone or something. And then that way, when you come on stream, if you want to know like farming efficiency or what I do or how I use my energy or anything, or if you have any questions on like how you should do something more efficiently, just let me know and then we can on stream I'll answer all your questions. Because I know when I first started, I really struggled with like how to make, how to farm efficiently, how to use all my resources, how to like farm, especially like, scavenger pieces, and how to like make the best way to farm all these things, because it's just like, it's really complicated, right? It's just like very difficult. So if you ever hit a point where you're like, you just don't know how to do something efficiently, just write it down somewhere, and then next time I'm on stream, ask me, and I'll go through all that for you, and just show you the best way that it could probably be done. Alright, other than that, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys later, so take care.